and I'm assuming it doesn't require the Microsoft Store in any way, like as a dependency.
Let me check PC Gaming Wiki.
Because that's gonna kill it for me.
Let me just check.
Hey YouTube, you wanna do the thing? Yay! There we go. It works.
Because it's kind of like that's the reason why I don't play like any of the Rockstar games that I own.
Paste that
because they require the fucking Rockstar launcher as a dependency, and I don't want to deal with that.
So stupid. Anyway.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I did not set any my Discord or sorry anything up. Oh well.
It's pretty much
depends on
tweet.
Oh no, go ahead.
It depends on game by game, but for like Halo Infinite, for example, it's only for like multiplayer that you need an account.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right, let's do the thing. How I paste? Actually, hang on. Let me set my Discord to do not disturb.
Yeah, but yeah, like it's the only reason why I have not played LA Noire. It's the only reason. It's the only reason why I have not played LA Noire, because I hate that launcher so much.
The Rockstar launcher is shit.
I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on Steam.
Right,
not sure if I'm gonna play it on there.
Well, let's see.
I might just play the Xbox version.
I have a RDR2, and the main reason why I haven't played it is because I don't have 150 gigs of storage on my SSD free. And the storage that I do have, I kind of need for temporary video files.
Oh, I don't know.
That's fair.
Controller isn't plugged in properly. Get on Windows. Thank you.
With the new PC, this isn't going to be a problem because I'm probably going to have a very similar sort of drive format to I'm going to have just a bunch of SSDs.
Trigos. How the hell do you pronounce this last word?
Trigos Chwak.
That looks like a Russian word. Indigo.
The stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended. Oh yeah, I never did it set up. Can I change that on the fly? I don't think I can I? Streaming, video bitrate.
You can.
Can I up that on the fly?
I believe you. Like, I know you can on Twitch. I don't know if you can on YouTube though.
Well, if the stream's quality is shit, then oh well.
Yeah, it's just a shame that Twitch has a hard cap, despite being owned by fucking Amazon. But whatever.
Just quickly faffing around with. There we go. I like the tiny Sonic. He's just spinning.
You're using the animation randomizer, aren't you? Oh god. What bitrate do you stream at?
I have no idea what I streamed at on the old install.
So this is before I plugged in an Ethernet cable. I stream at like 720p. They're like 4,000 kilobits per second. And then I have a local recorded file that is like 35 megabit / 50 with VBR.
I never bother to record my streams locally, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to do a lot of things.
Yeah. I pretty much do mine to upload them to YouTube in quality that... It's pretty much the only reason why I stream on Twitch, so that the YouTube, like, version isn't gimped as well.
That's fine. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you can't replace the file on YouTube.
No, I don't think you can.
Which would be a feature that I would like.
Let's see. Target is doing a buy two, get one free game offer.
What the hell?
Sonic, you okay there, mate?
That was incredible! Come on!
Yeah, I don't have any of the very hard DLCs installed either because I don't actually have them right now. It still feels too loud to me. I'm gonna turn that down a bit more.
It sounds fine to me, but I don't know about you.
It's probably just in my ears, it sounds too loud. I like how the continue option is walkable.
I think the only Windows 11 thing I really see myself using would be probably the updated, like, I don't know. There's not many Android apps I actually use, so I guess not.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Windows 11 supports Android apps.
I haven't actually.
Yeah.
I haven't actually used that yet.
Yeah, and then I think Windows subsystem for Linux has updated a fair bit on it, but I'm not sure.
Fucking Sonic
Although
Forces
granted-
invincibility theme.
I kind of unironically like it.
I forgot I even had it in here, to be honest. Ooh, that's explosion already. Good start.
But yeah, like honestly, like there's a good chance I will be on Windows 11 at the end of the year. I originally said that I wasn't going to do it. That when I was done with Windows 10, I was just gonna switch over to Linux. That has changed because I have stopped using Linux entirely during like in between the time that I initially said that and now.
Using Linux
I-
at all. This post made by somebody who hates Linux.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I don't even dual boot anymore, because not only did I kind of stop liking Linux once I was using it a bit more, and dealing with more and more of the weird things
What fucking speech
that
use
it does.
The train for Station Square has arrived.
The community really soured me on it.
Hmm.
Because like, I mean, when I started, like, asking around, like, why is it doing this? Fucking... You like, I mean, you got the general Linux elitists, you know, like,
The reason it's doing
acting like you just committed a crime.
Yeah, the reason it's doing anything that you don't expect is because you're using a GUI, obviously.
Yeah. And then you have the Arch Linux users who are basically like, that's why you just use Arch. Like, I don't want to use Arch. I picked Fedora for a reason. Because Arch is annoying.
At least I don't have the cutscene animations included in this animation randomization. So there's no risk of me having to wait 2 minutes after taking damage.
I like how the Discord stream looks better than the YouTube one.
Fuck.
That's like a rarity.
That really is a rarity. That's a really
What
bad
is
thing,
your bitrate
actually.
set at?
I think I just hang out on OBS's default.
I think it's defaulted at 3000.
I think it was 2,500. I don't think it was
The
3,000.
The fuck, OBS? Why?
I think that might be because when I set up OBS, I selected to prioritize recording.
Ah, yeah.
I wish there was an option that's just like, I'm gonna do both. Please give me the highest quality for both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much always, like, pretty much, like, yeah, I pretty much just go into settings, like, immediately after that, like, initial thing.
I suppose what I could do is I could just up the bitrate and then quickly restart the YouTube stream. That'll probably work. Yeah, let's do
Wait, so
that.
you can't do that on YouTube?
I don't think so. Hang on, open widget.
Huh. That's
That's
weird.
not helpful.
Wow, it's the one thing Twitch does better.
OBS settings. Just put this back to my usual of way higher than it should be. Right, let's stop that and restart. And we'll see if that works or if the stream actually needs to fully stop.
Let me see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it looks better.
Good. No doubt they'll soon complain to me that my bitrate is now too high. Because I set it to 10,000.
Fucking hell. You have like 800 uploaded.
I'm not letting that go easily.
I can't wait until my ISP gets done with the fiber transition. Because, you know, with this, I have really good download.
Yeah, I've seen your upload is still pretty crap.
Yeah, it's like, it hangs around 40.
That's better than I expected, honestly.
The upload is around, it's anywhere from 600 to 900, depending on network conditions. And then the upload is anywhere from 25 to 40.
Yeah,
Right now, it seems to be on the lower end.
I've seen worse. Mine used to cap out. I can't remember where it used to cap out, actually. It was low.
Yeah, this is cable internet.
Yeah.
And guess what I can't get right now? Fiber from any ISP, even though both of them technically have ISP in my area, AT&T and I think it's Vexus, I'm pretty sure. And then Optimum is currently allegedly doing a full transition over to a fiber network.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I found out recently that my parents stopped their Xfinity internet bill and I used someone else instead.
Yeah. I am glad I am not stuck with Xfinity. Still having data caps. No, thank you.
Data caps in 2022? Are you kidding me?
It's Comcast. Yeah. Yeah. I like the reason they changed their, like, sort of branding name to Xfinity. And it's simply because the Comcast name was too controversial at that point. Like, they had completely eradicated any goodwill from anybody they had. So they're like, screw it, name change.
Those power sneakers were a mistake.
That didn't end up working.
Wolf Howler 2. I'm gonna get hit by that.
What is this? Yeah, like, well, one thing I am excited for is that when the fiber transition, the one that's allegedly happening, again, I don't know if I fully believe them, is done, the speeds, like, the max speed will be going up to, they're going to be offering 5 gig, which,
Ooh.
probably not going to be the one I'll be getting, but
Probably not, yeah.
if they offer a 2 gig one, I'll probably get that. I don't need it, but it would be really cool to have.
Like 2 gigabits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like double them.
I don't. Yeah. I don't think my motherboard even has a 2.5 gig port. So.
I don't know what is on mine. Probably
Mine
just
is
a
only
gigabit.
1 gigabit.
Same,
Mine
probably-
is a 1
It's
gigabit.
probably the same, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, the new PCs. I'm gonna be getting like a really high-end motherboard, so it's probably gonna have at least a 2.5.
You good there, Silver?
I know a few of them have 10, but like, I don't really need that.
Silver the Hedgehog fucking vibes.
Yeah, like mine's just a. Yeah, I just checked. Mine's just a 1 gigabit, but this is an $80 motherboard, so. Yeah.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Oh, yeah, about Sonic Generations and Castlevania Symphony of the Night on Xbox Series S.
I do have both of those on there as well, on my X.
Yep, playing a 1997 game on a 2020 console. Hell yeah. What a great use of the system's power.
Yeah.
The only 360 games I have are the ones I got through like Xbox Games through Gold, Rayman 3 HD, and then Beyond Good and Evil.
There is a character there. She's very small. Jesus Christ, Blaze.
I'm curious, do games transfer through account?
Yes,
If
they
I,
do.
Okay, so basically, so if I ever get a Series X,
Yeah, you'll get
I'll be
all
fine.
your...
Yeah.
okay,
A
that's
lot-
pretty good.
a lot
So
of-
it's not like the Switch.
Yeah, the first thing I did when I got my Series X was install a lot of stuff from my 360 library.
Okay, yeah. So it's not. So it's not like the Switch.
No.
And I guess you could say it's basically just Smart Delivery, which is their free upgrade system for next-gen games.
I really do like that effect whenever the aquatic-based skybox overlaps something.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it something. I'm not gonna be calling it Smart Delivery because I don't like buzzwords for terms that.
This is going well.
Yeah, I just don't like buzzwords for terms that, you know, have another term for them. Like a more official term.
This lighting isn't actually that bad, it's just... there's no sky in most cases.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be calling it, you know, account sync, because that's literally what it is.
What the hell is this animation for the running? She's just
It looks like he's
kneeling
doing
down.
it. It's like the Gangnam Style, just doing it still without any animation.
Genius, she's kneeling down.
Is this the hard mode version?
It might be, which is actually unused.
Huh.
Yeah, Tales of Blazes Away versions and Rouge's Tropical Jungle all have hard mode versions that are not used.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I'm assuming it's just, you know, reusing the same layout as another character's.
No. Like, they have fully working mission stuff set up, they're just not on the menu. So you can't actually select them. Which is strange, because Rouge's Tropical Jungle is completely different to her normal one.
Huh.
It's a fucking key hunt.
Oh, ew. Yeah, maybe that went unused for a reason.
That does not work as a victory animation.
All it takes is a little effort.
Not having the results view on the OS6 victory screen is weird.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, before I do Unleash tomorrow, I have to fucking
Don't worry, Mr. President.
get the controller working with Dolphin. For some reason, it was not wanting to sync yesterday. And like, I thought it was just an issue with the controller in my PC, not and like the dongle that I use for it. No, it was just Dolphin.
That's weird.
Although to be fair, I haven't used it in like, I haven't done anything with Dolphin in like 5 months.
Trial mode.
Probably even longer.
Oh, this is actually a boss thing.
Game is really liking Silver's campaign.
Look at fucking Blaze down there. Yeah, I've played one Sonic boss, 2 Silver Story stages, and now a Silver boss.
Yeah, and like nothing with Shadow.
Nah. At least this is actually a boss theme that's playing right now.
What is this one?
It's something from Risk of Rain 2.
I do kind of want to try to get more music.
Enjoy your
this.
few gigabyte large XMA cache.
I got pretty good backup. I think I might replace the 0 ones with the ones that from Steam, because these are the GBA version.
Oof, yeah. Really, Silver? Really?
And the ones on Steam are the ones that they just use in the game. They're the DS version.
Yeah, that was all from the DS collection.
Yeah. I mean, granted, they still don't sound very good, but they don't sound like they were
Compressed to hell.
crushed through a 2G phone.
Yeah.
That's what they sound like to me.
I find it
They
amusing.
sound like they're They're being used as hold music on a
Yeah.
phone from 2002.
I just find it amusing that I was like, oh, are they the DS versions on that soundtrack? And then I listened to the GBA Pegasus Leclerc theme, and it's like, yeah, no, those are definitely the DS versions.
Yeah, and it's funny because the Mega Man Zero games have some of the worst GBA compression I've ever heard in my life.
Likewise.
I don't know what happened with them. But the GBA versions of the Zero
We
music...
just had this cutscene
just
game.
No.
And another boss? Oh, okay.
The final boss.
But hey, at least you get a shadow something.
It's Ted himself.
When Ted himself finally shows up to the TED
TED
Talk.
No, I don't need Gage. Come on, Gage. Fuck Super Silver, he's so bad. The only time Super Silver's done anything worth for damn is the IDW comics. Which is the first time Super Silver appeared since this game. Which is quite shocking. Fucking text-to-speech bullshit.
I'm trying to get into the comics, but it's like... So far, my interest with this series has ended at the games.
That's fair.
I've recently just been rereading some older Archie issues, and they do some weird shit.
Old Archie is bizarre.
Yeah, it's also just the fact that it's different that always catches me off guard.
I want to try reading the Fleetway ones.
Fleetway's actually kind of enjoyable.
I just love that right as you said that, I decided to play the Haunted Organ Sting. Okay, that's a wonderful boost animation. Thanks, game. he just spins.
Plus, Fleetway has a literal Dr. Eggman in it, since they, at one point, Eggman decides to change his design by coming out of an egg. So he's literally Eggman.
I want to try watching Sonic X again. I feel like that's a
Jesus
train wreck.
Christ.
I feel like, you know, like, I feel like that sounds like a kind of a fun train wreck.
I've barely watched any Sonic X, to be honest.
It would have to be the best version, the version with awful Jason Griffith, but then again, the Japanese version has minor swearing, so I guess I don't know.
What subtitle is that?
Mad Gear.
Act 1.
I love Sonic. I unironically
Sonic.
enjoy
Yeah,
Sonic
Sonic.
4's music.
Yeah, so do I.
Aside from Oil Desert Act 2, I don't know what happened there.
Ducks happened.
It's like none of the rest of the game sounds like that.
Embrace your duck overlords.
True.
Sonic. Yep.
Mad Gear Act 1 is just fun to listen to for some reason.
Always preferred Act 2 over Act 1 for some reason.
And then Act 3 is just a patience test. Like, I don't know why I don't like Act 3's music. It's just really repetitive.
To be fair, the level design for Act 3 is just a patience test. It's literally just like...
I actually kind of like Act 3 of Mad Gear's level design. Like, I don't think it's that unfair.
I don't really think it's unfair, it's just like slow with the whole like tilting platform.
Yeah, to be fair, those don't go into it too much. So that's where Shadow's rotate animation went.
My least favorite act in the game is almost certainly, Act 2 of Casino Street.
Really?
No.
I like
Road
that
of
act.
Cards is awful.
I like that act.
Try playing the mobile version then, it doesn't have that act.
Yeah, it's even worse there. It's just nothing. I'd rather have a stage I don't like than a stage that I just can't play.
There's two silvers and they're both monsters.
You've gone way too far.
Nah. You can still recognise this as 06, I haven't gone far enough.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to play Legacy of Solaris at some point.
I don't bother with it.
I've never played it. because like I've never played it because I was always using that old dump of the game. That was shit.
The one that you saw that apparently I guess must have gotten bricked at some point.
I guess.
Oh, speaking of Mega Man Zero.
Yeah, this is the DS version. It doesn't sound like it's being played on hold music through a 2G phone signal. This is the intro music, isn't it?
Esperanto. The second intro stage, yeah.
I will say though, 04 sounds way better when it's not the GBA version.
Yeah, it really does.
It sounds awful.
Does this mod crash often? It can crash. Just depends on what settings you use, really.
I want to see which one is the opening stage.
Oh, there's two enemies.
Okay, the opening stage doesn't sound too bad with the GBA version.
Yeah, it's on Edge.
But I'll probably be buying the Steam soundtracks at some point.
Yeah.
Mostly because I just don't like the GBA versions at all. $13.99.
Yeah, they were kind of ridiculously priced.
Holy
Christ.
shit!
That's each as well. It's really frustrating that they're all priced
That's
like that.
$84.
Yeah, I complain about that.
That's bullshit. I have the upload remixes though. I don't know if that comes with the actual game or not though.
It came with the game when you pre-ordered. I know that much.
Oh, that's weird.
At one point, I did make a like soundtrack version of them.
I am hoping that these go on sale during the
Yeah.
winter sale.
They
because
should.
That's probably when I'll be buying them.
I think they do.
Check.
Yeah.
I'll check Steam DB.
If it's $5 or less, that's the only way I'm buying this. And I'm not gonna bother with the ZX Advent soundtrack.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I
probably-
barely listen to the ZX OSTs.
Let's see. 40.
How much
Yeah,
are
it
the
is
X ones? Because I also want to buy
I think they're about the same, honestly.
because I also want to get the X and Classic ones at some point.
Okay, so here's the good news. They have gone on sale. The last time they went on sale was 2 years ago, and it was only about $11.20.
That must be when they came out.
God.
That must be when they came out, I guess.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it has not gone on sale ever since like December 2020.
Mega Man X Legacy Collection soundtrack. What? Why would I want this? This is literally only the fucking.
Oh god,
what
Tiny
is it?
Tales.
Like this is only the game sound. Like this is like the only like the games like UI soundtrack and the X.
X Challenge and the X6 and
Challenge,
X7 replaced
yeah.
tracks.
Which
I just
no,
wouldn't
thank
bother
you.
getting. I just wouldn't bother getting it at this point since one, I'd just rather use YouTube, and two, there's just a matter of the
yeah.
price.
I want.
I always forget they put the
Lights,
button up here in hard mode.
Like, I think the main problem is that I want the flex. And, like, I can probably find them elsewhere, but still, I just want the flex.
I mean, I'm not about to download them and give them to you. Fuck that. I can't bother with flags.
I mean, Nick, you're already getting Capcom flack for this soundtrack review.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Bro. Cringe.
I just lost a subscriber.
Yeah, you posted to cringe on my YouTube. You're gonna make me lose subscriber.
I will
the
say though,
ropes.
I may not like Sonic Adventure 2's soundtrack very much, but I do like this boss theme.
Yeah, Shut Up Faker is a good one.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a good
It's
one.
really good.
It's just that because I'm watching a lot of Jet videos, I'm just used to that one video where it's like, where Shadow has to recite the Bible in Japanese just so he says no to dating Sonic.
Love.
I will admit,
love Jets. I love Jets videos.
I will
Yeah,
admit,
I've been watching them a lot recently.
I do like that the randos managed to actually pull a ring animation for the right place.
Yeah, like I mean, and it's like I just don't get people who say Sonic Adventure 2 has the best soundtrack.
It really doesn't.
It has a good soundtrack,
No.
not the best.
It has a very touch and go soundtrack for me.
You are looking,
Some of it I really like, a lot of it I really hate.
You are looking at the best game in the franchise for soundtrack.
That was
Oh,
It's up
60's
there.
soundtrack is the best, and I will not freaking. I will freaking fight you on that.
For me, it's in my top 3. It's not my favorite though.
That's really smart.
I really love Sonic.
Oh god.
I really love Sonic Colors and Sonic 3's OST a lot. It's up there for me.
It's perfect. Carry out the revenge on all those who lived here on Earth.
Oh, I got work in the morning. Should I go? Oh, no, it's only 12:30. Fuck that.
Meanwhile, I don't have any classes tomorrow because it's Thursday night.
I'm fixing to switch over from 9 to 6 to 11 to 8, so that's cool.
Next semester, I'm mostly going to be doing like 1 to 2 p.m. classes because this semester, like every weekday aside from Friday, I have a class that goes from like 5:30 to 6:45, and I'm tired because of that.
Certifications. I don't have class times. Whoop whoop.
So to be fair, next semester I still have like 1 class that goes until like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
These are the charms.
I like how I've come up with so many reasons why I just have not bothered with college. And like all of them are technically true, but for some reason I almost always like I almost always change the emphasis of them.
Oh my god! I've just noticed the shoes on the Knuckles Eggman.
But honestly, I feel like, I mean, here lately, I've just kind of stopped giving reasons, and it's like, and just started saying, I didn't fucking want to. I have my reasons, but the biggest one is that I just didn't want to. I didn't want to put myself in tens of thousands of dollars of debt just to put myself into a career
Do you
My
that
reason-
may not ever even happen. When I could just spend a couple grand over as
An A effort.
like I could just spend a couple grand and you know, learn to actually teach myself, because that's something that I've been having a problem with. Get the certifications, and while it may not be as desirable, I feel like I could still do it. Sonic Unleashed.
Oh god, Shadow is tiny.
Yeah. I honestly think my problem with comparing the top Sonic soundtracks for me is that they're so close in quality for me. Like, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic 06, and Sonic 3 are all almost equal.
Yeah, Unleashed has a good soundtrack if it wasn't always just for that battle.
Yeah, I was about to say, Unleash's music
Yeah,
is good
that brings
when you
it
can
down.
hear it.
That's honestly why I kind of like Eggman Land. That thing doesn't show up. And I wish the whole game was like that.
Unless you're playing Unleashed, where it still shows up in Eggman Land.
Like, the only time that I think a battle theme was necessary is when you're doing a mini-boss.
Yeah, basically.
And plus, the mini-boss theme is better than the regular enemy thing, than the regular battle theme anyway.
Shadow,
So,
I'm gonna fucking slam you. Go away.
This is probably one of my favorite theme in Unleashed. Despite the level being awful.
For me, my favorite nighttime themes either Shunin or Sky Campus. Skyscraper Scamper. Why did I have a tongue twister saying that?
Do not like skyscraper scampers, like Knight's music or stage.
Oh, what the
I
hell?
feel like the music is just kind of eh.
Shadow, you shot me through a fucking wall. I just love that both characters are fucking tiny.
In fact, honestly, I think Skyscraper Scamper Knight might be my least favorite theme in the whole game. Like, there's nothing really too wrong with it, I just don't like it.
This is Arid Sands, right? The song that's playing right now.
Yeah, this is Arid Sands.
Yeah. This is the, you know, the one where you pull a thing. There is, like, no excuse for that. And it's like, I mean, I know it's not the direction you're supposed to pull it in.
You need to pull it towards
but
that
still,
wall, though.
Looks like I'm
yeah, you need to pull it to that wall and then to the side. But for some reason,
They thought nobody would pull in that direction.
no, even though, you know,
It's literally,
it's literally just a straight line. Hey, another Unleashed song. This actually fits. This is Jungle Joyride
It
Mate.
is, yeah.
This is another theme that I really like.
Yeah. I keep associating.
Just
I always
peaceful.
associate this thing with Terraria. Because when I first played the game, I made myself a music pack, and this is what I put as the my own world.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. It sounds like it could be like a it sounds like it could be like an ambient theme
It fit quite
for
well.
a game like that.
Blah.
Ugh.
This is fun.
Vortex explosion. Let's go.
Yeah, I haven't switched to Xenia Canary yet because even though I have VSync on, it screen tears really badly, and I have no idea why.
Wait, is that not a problem with Canary anymore?
There's a thing you can do to basically have it auto refresh or something. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it stops them from happening, or at least noticeably. But again, the problem is it screen tears really badly. I have no clue why. Like VSync is on in both the mod manager and the Xenia's config itself, so I don't know what the hell it's doing.
I think my biggest problem with Xenia on like how much it's just I don't know, it's just kind of user unfriendly.
It really is, to be honest.
Yeah, because you have to go into like a config file just to change things like the resolution.
Yeah, and it's like I mean, I can do that, but this isn't 2003.
Plus, like, overall, in terms of, like, performance, it's not nearly as fast as, like, RPCS3, so it doesn't work as well as...
That's debatable.
For
That's
this,
very
for
debatable.
this game, it's a lot faster. Like, if you use that build of RPCS3 that works for 06, then it still does a lot.
Here's the thing about RPCS3. It's overall faster if you have a really, really, really good PC.
Yeah, basically.
If you even have a PC on the mid-range, no.
Which is where
And
mine's
if you
starting.
have an... Yeah. And especially if you have a 3rd-gen AMD CPU or before. Apparently the 7th-gen, the new one, has TSX instructions. So it makes... Oh wait, no, it doesn't have... No, it doesn't have TSX, but it has AVX 512, which is kind of a massive power move because Intel abandoned that instruction set.
Oh, bolt.
And then immediately after, AMD decided, screw it, we can do that. It's kind of funny.
I'm on a roll.
But it's like...
I keep expecting the fucking result screen for you to play, and it doesn't play because I have the SA2.
And apparently RPCS3 is one of the only programs that uses AVX 512 for something useful. So on AMD 7000,
good
even on
lord.
like the 7600X, it actually runs really, really well.
That's a big boy.
But then on my 3600, it just... No, that's part of the reason why I want to get a new CPU.
was about to come on the music being fitting, and then it got overwritten by shitty FM fist bump.
I mean, hey, you're insulting Nick. He likes it.
I'm not saying the track. I don't say I don't like the track. I'm just saying it is objectively shitty FM.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, like, honest with you, like, yes, yeah, and it's like, I mean, yeah, because, like, I mean, like, none of the classic tracks have good FM.
Really.
But it's like, I don't know, like, yeah, like, I mean, they have a charm to them that I don't think the modern Sonic tracks have, even though they're also using pretty shitty,
synth is the word I'm looking for.
yeah, synths, yeah. Like, I don't know, like, the modern Sonic tracks and forces just sound really generic.
I just don't have Sonic Forces music on my playlist aside from like Fist Bump
Yeah.
and 15.
And then there's the Avatar music, which people really, really like. I don't.
Oh.
That kind of cheesy music is not my thing.
See, for me, it's the exact opposite. It is exactly my thing when it comes to Sonic.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, yeah, and it's like, I mean, yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna call them terrible or anything, I just do not like them. Rooftop Run?
The
Team Sonic Racing.
TSR version, yeah.
I have yet to hear a lot of TS... You're fucking joking. What the hell was that?
What?
Just made it.
Why was this so short?
Because I skipped the entirety of White Corpus Bay.
What the fuck?
This is a cutscene where the...
Mega Man 10?
Yes.
This is one of the Wily themes, right?
No, it's Nitro Rider. Nitro Man stage.
God, I need to play 10 again.
I really like Mega Man 10. It's underappreciated.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say 9 and 10, but 9 can fuck off.
I could fuck
Yeah,
off.
that's what I was thinking about 9.
I've been kind of wary of Mega Man here lately due to that stream. Kind of lost a lot of confidence playing it. I don't know what the hell was with me that night. That was awful. I played it again the next day and it was fine.
I love how I can't hear the voice lines of the music.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it wasn't gonna win any awards or anything, but it was large. It was like,
Competent gameplay.
yeah. Yeah, because like pretty much no Mega Man gameplay of mine is gonna win any awards regardless of series. The X series has the closest shot,
Yeah.
and even then,
same.
no. Like, I like Mega Man, but I'm just not very good at it.
Same here. Because even I'm guilty of using like rewind save states when I played them on the Legacy Collection.
See, I was stubborn and didn't.
A couple of them sometimes, because I think a few of the NES ones are
Yeah,
genuinely
that is-
really unfair.
That is fair. Freaking.
I think the most common I'll use rewind on is I know I just spam it on the Boo Bean fight.
Wonderful.
He's like, yeah, so that I can get the timing correctly to pause, scum my way through it.
I need to fucking fix that. I just can't think of hard code to fix for that in.
And then I use it a lot during a few of Mega Man 4's stages. That seem to be really heavy on death pits.
Oh, Matt Gear again.
Are you using the so I'm assuming the enemy duplicator was not something you were willing to use.
I don't turn that on. Good lord.
I am never gonna be using that.
Me neither if I ever do that.
I refuse.
I'm not even sure why you would do that in the first place.
It is marked as a not recommended option for a reason.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, for regular enemies, it would probably be
See, ironically,
pretty okay.
I made it with bosses in mind. I can't remember
That's
what.
where it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I can't remember what prompted me to do it. There was something that I watched that was like duplicating bosses for something, I think, and it was like, can I do that in the Yosu's Random? And I tried it, and yeah, I made it work.
Yeah.
What was it that inspired that now? I can't remember.
Are there any others other than Iblis 3 that are just completely impossible?
Solaris.
I was thinking the same thing in my head.
Because Supersonic goes to the wrong place to hit would be a dupe one. So he misses every single time. Wouldn't be a problem if you didn't need to use him in the first phase at the end of it. The problem with the animation randomizer, the chaos attack basically becomes worthless. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, that's a soft lock. Because sometimes the animation just won't continue.
For some reason, I have Pokemon Black and White soundtrack in here, and I don't remember why I downloaded that.
I have the Smash version of Cynthia's theme in here.
Although, to be fair, it would be kind of cool to hear Driftvale City in Sonic 06.
You're talking about Pokemon.
Hello.
When I was playing Pokemon, I was doing Wonder Trace to see if I could get Shiny or both.
Yeah. I was gonna record a Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but it's been so long that I think I might just play it.
Yeah.
Animation
but it's like
randomization is
I also
insane.
feel like that like I also kind of feel like I'm just gonna do the same thing I've done with Pokemon pretty much every time I've played it in the last 5 years if I don't record it. And
Yeah.
it's like I feel like I'm just gonna
Put it down.
fall off.
I've done that with Near Replicant. I just kind of put it down for some reason.
It's weird because like I used to be really into the Pokemon games, and then around 2017 I kind of just like lost interest. I think it was around the same time I just stopped caring about RPGs.
Oh, it's not a creature.
Because like I used to really like RPGs, but then I started losing my patience.
Yeah.
I think that's what really got it.
For me, it has to be very specific action RPGs for me to care.
I have to be in the mood. Like I
don't
can play a
know about
JRPG
me.
if I'm in the mood.
I
And
don't know
then with
about
an
me.
and then with an action RPG, you know, like because it's not, you know, like because it's, you know, an action RPG, I feel like I'd be able to stick with it, but I haven't really played many of them.
Yeah, because that's the other thing, Nick. Because there's also like 5 Strikers, which is like a Persona 5 2, so to say. That's an action RPG. So if you want to do that after it's on Steam.
Probably will.
Jesus. I'm still on the tail end of this cold, I think.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught a cold late last week. That wasn't fun.
No. I've been just
It's
dealing
over
with a cold recently. Oh god, don't do it, Skarmory.
My mom has been sick for like over a week.
Ironically
Oh,
enough,
dear.
I've been really enjoying Poke MMO, but we haven't played it since like September, so.
Yeah.
Because like I mean,
I
I've been
remember
playing it with a
that.
friend group, and I just ended up, like as soon as I like open up the because it's like because like the Pokemon currency is actually worth something in the game.
Right.
So I revamped my team with a really dumb and competitive one. And then they just wouldn't battle me after that. Because it's like, you have a fucking pseudo-legendary and a Skarmory. No.
Oh god, fucking Skarmory.
Skarmory is really good.
Is it really? I keep running into him as I'm doing this Salandit hunt, and first of all, I don't know if I'm gonna get a shiny male.
I hate this Switch is off-centered.
Oh
Drives me fucking
no!
mental.
Yeah. Skarmory is really good if you plan your team around it. If you don't,
Yeah.
I don't think it's as valuable. But if you kind of plan your team around it, I think it's really good.
Alright.
And I mean, even if you don't, it's still pretty decent. There's just probably better options.
Yeah. They're steel types, I assume.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like I ended up pretty much replacing almost every Pokemon on my team when I did that.
I'm actually doing the same myself. I'm actually trying to make a fully shiny team for the funny.
Actually, let me load it up real quick. I haven't logged in a while. Let me see what my team is.
You approach a trainee and you just throw out all 6 balls and they're just all sparkling.
Yeah.
Is available.
Hello, great. What the?
Toki
Okay.
MMO updater.
What is happening?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is fine.
That's not right. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Ah,
Took a
Havoc.
minute.
Havoc, you lovely, lovely piece of shit.
I like how the updater was running at like 12 kilobits per second.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell, what is with all these things?
Parcel, don't chase me. Please
Silver,
don't chase me.
Silver, please.
Okay.
Fine, we'll do it this way.
Alright,
No,
alright.
that's
I forgot I named my character Your Mother. Let's see, I have a Starmary, an Alakazam, a Blaziken, a Gabite, which is the pre-evolution of Garchomp, the Samurott that I started with, and Conkeldurr.
Ooh, Conkeldurr. I've never used Conkeldurr, but I would love to at some point just because of its design. Like, it's such a weird Pokemon, and that's why I like it. Oh,
Pretty
a
alright.
Jangmo!
Yeah, it's basically just Unova Machamp with better defense.
Ooh,
Slightly
really?
worse attack.
Is this from XS? X6?
It is.
Yes.
XS?
It is the final countdown, but
Yeah!
yep. It is the final countdown. We're not gonna get sued
See,
edition.
I still barely hear that, to be honest.
I hear it
I've
very
never really heard
rarely.
the final countdown in this track.
I hear it in the beginning.
It's very similar.
I've been hearing the final countdown a lot because I've been watching Arrested Development here lately.
Oh my
And,
god.
that song appears in like
The Chansey!
okay, so like there's one like showboating aspiring magician character, and whenever he like
Right.
does like he's like whenever he like does something related to that, before he does a trick, he just fucking he just plays the final countdown.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Honestly, with you, Arrested Development is probably one of the best like TV comedies I've seen.
It sounds like it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and also there's no laugh track, so it's immediately 10 times funnier.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, it's not trying to artificially pretend that it's funny. Like The Big Bang Theory or
See, now I
shit.
should just go into like Sonic Colors and add a laugh track to every cutscene whenever someone tells a joke.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
yeah, that's pretty.
please.
I would not be surprised if they originally. Had
No,
that in
I
mind.
definitely would have gone that far, to be honest.
No, no, I
Wally
don't think they would.
goes
have.
there. That's
It,
the best thing
it
I've heard
would
all
fit.
day.
But no, like, it would fit. But like, I mean, Arrested Development, it actually kind of revitalized that genre here because it's old. It's not well, you know, it's not old, but it's like it's before that style of comedy became more common here with like the U.S. version of The Office, and all that shit.
That's gonna be it.
Here comes Creature.
It's like Arrested Development was like 03.
I love this.
Like-
This is just Silver's
Yeah.
victory post. Just
Yeah, it
crouch.
was. Yeah,
It works.
yeah. It was 2003. It ended in 2005 because Fox kind of fucked the series over.
Sounds
then-
about right for Fox.
Yeah.
And then it got revived on Netflix 2 times, and they're not as good.
What is this
Fire
randomizer's
Emblem.
What is this randomizer's obsession with Tails and Amy models for these cutscenes?
Like honestly, like, I mean,
Virgo?
like
Virgo.
Ow, that's painful.
honestly, like season 4 and 5 of Arrested Development aren't bad, but you know, like it faces any issue with a show that hasn't been on the air for over half a decade each time. Each time, it
Right.
seems like they just couldn't replicate what worked.
Yeah.
Season 4 actually has 2 versions for some reason.
Oh, weird.
It has the original cut, which Netflix has buried, which like had like the stories in it isolated, and then it has a recut, which kind of tries to make it closer to like a typical style. I don't know why they did either, because it makes just as little sense
Lulu sent me
with
a
the
thing
recut.
where it's got his feel plushy. Oh my gosh.
And then season 5 is just weird.
God, something I need to watch, which isn't like a comedy thing, is like I need to rewatch rather. Is Gene Simmons' Family Jewels, because I have A&E,
Yeah.
so I can binge watch anytime. And a lot of people are just like, "Oh, it's not really a reality TV show." It's like I don't fucking care. I just want to see Gene Simmons.
This seems familiar.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
Orange.
I mean, I will say this though, that if you're not into like the misunderstanding humor, because that's like most of what Arrested Development's humor is. It's just a bunch of characters that always just seems to fucking misunderstand what each other is saying, and like if you don't like that style of humor, the show's not gonna be for you.
How's the Chaos Attack?
It's like that's like most of what the series like jokes are, but they're pulled off in pretty interesting ways each time, so it doesn't feel repetitive.
Discord better not be pulling its. Whoa.
Sonic, I mean Shadow trying to hold on to that bike.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that was a wonderful animation. Thank you again.
A beautiful animation. Oh, here comes Creature! I will fucking cry if I get a shiny male Salandit. Cause like, I'm sure Nick knows why, but I don't know if you and Benji know why,
Absolutely not.
Nux. Okay, so Salandit, you know, can be male or female, like most Pokemon can be. Not all of them, but most of them. It's similar to the Pokemon Combi. Combi and Salandit only evolve into their evolutions if they are female. If you get a male, it cannot evolve.
That seems very silly.
It is, but like with Combi, it does make a lot of sense because it's a bee, and you know, the males don't really do anything. You don't have a king bee, but you have a queen bee.
Yeah, no, that's a terrible idea. What I was trying to do there.
Now, I don't know why Salandit is this way, but it makes for a funny shiny hunt, and I do like Salazzle. So, you know what? Why not? Why not try my luck? See what happens. I've never had a shiny like this before. Oh my god, this area in Aquatic Base fucking kills me so often.
That's probably gonna kill me in that.
Right? Oh my god.
Considering a freaking worm just decided to try
Oh,
and...
it's Skarmory. Oh, Skarmory.
Oh,
Do
worm?
not.
Excuse me. Each grab this.
Oh, worm.
There's a one up there. Oh, that.
Ooh. All hail the one up. My Pokemon Sword did not just fucking lag.
Shadow, please. Get out of the
Oh my god.
Why is he so big? Yeah, so
He's Lord.
I did change a thing in the player scale randomizer for this seed. I set the minimum value down from 0.25 to 0.1.
Oh my god.
You okay there, Shadow?
I thought he died, honestly. I was totally ready to accept that.
He had a headache. Poor Shadow.
He got a headache. Give him medicine. Give him medicine as a sentence makes no fucking sense to
No, it
anyone
doesn't.
but me. Like, it's totally logical. To anyone else, they're gonna be like, are you having a stroke?
Yeah, well, that
Have you had enough
that
Mountain
extinct
Dew?
just killed himself, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, so people are getting mad about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet having overworld shinies, even though they were complaining about that in Sword and Shield, because they're not overworld shinies in that game.
Fun. Pokemon
Which is
fans,
like-
Sonic fans complaining about trivial shit.
Yes! Oh my god, it's like, please just be happy that they're still making fucking games. Holy shit. It's like... At least they're consistent though, unlike music fans who are like totally okay with Cher doing like 20 farewell tours, but then when Kiss does it, suddenly it's a problem.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And like, it shows that they don't understand why the first farewell not really the end. Like, you don't know anything about Kiss's fucking history, dude. Like, you don't understand. Either that or you are being really fucking... What's the word?
Pedantic? Is that the word you're looking for, or am I thinking of something else? Probably not.
No.
Actually.
They're like trying to just like shit on Gene and Paul. I'm trying to think of a word for it.
I don't know what that word would be.
Oh, okay, bye bike.
It's like argumentative, but like... God damn it, I know... I can't think of the fucking word. They're being little bitch babies, that's the best I can come up with. Every time I hear this song, I just cannot unhear the part going Eggman.
Yeah.
Like, my brain focuses on that too hard.
I see you up there next week.
See you!
It's surprisingly nice with spawning commandos right now.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, I forgot how many fucking enemy words there are here.
Damn!
Always scared to use the chaos attack in a animation randomized seed.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, it's only in very hard mode that there's characters here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not having the results theme feels so weird.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
Also, there's Tails again.
Right, oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with his hair?
Because one of them has the same node name as one of Sonic's quills. So it's put the animation for one of Sonic's quills onto one of his hair strands.
Oh my god. I didn't know. There's so much about 06 that I still don't know. And I'm sure the same goes for you, because, like, I'm sure there's still shit you haven't discovered yet.
The whole reason the retargeter works, quote unquote, is because a lot of bone names are shared, because it's like they're actual bones in the human body. So they use
yeah.
the same name. So what my code does is it goes through every bone in the original file, and if it finds that one in the target file, then it changes any animation or the ones in the animation that point to that node to point to the target XML's node instead. That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Which is, and then if that node doesn't exist in the target XML, it just deletes the keyframes for it. Which I think is part of the reason as to why Omega looks so funky.
Yeah.
Because I imagine he has quite a few unique bones, which thus don't add off real characters. Thus,
Yeah, because
they
like,
end up with those
he's a big robot man.
with those stretched arms curving inwards.
Yeah.
Speaking of Omega,
Okay, so like, I actually got to do trick-or-treating, which I haven't gotten to do in a while. What fucking animation. I was dressed up as Kane Roberts in Shocker, and whenever there was just a bucket, I would take every opportunity to grab a lollipop I could, because you can call him a sucker, right?
Mhm.
And there's like a specific line that he says during Shocker, where it's "Eat your heart out, sucker."
It's your Discord status, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
because I haven't reset my stream scenes or anything. I don't actually have the Discord overlay on.
oh no,
Like I didn't
that's
even
right.
I didn't even bother doing my starting soon screen because I'd have to remake it. I was too lazy to do even that.
Oh yeah. Ooh, brilliant aura Skarmory, please. Oh, it's not shiny.
See-
That would have been really cool.
Because of the bucket comment, I'm now just thinking of TF2.
I mean, to be fair, I forgot the joke that I was gonna make. Fuck off. Ready?
Oh no.
God, Shadow.
Why is it sticky? Why are you sticky?
Well, I was going to use those boxes. Thanks, game.
Why are you sticky?
So I'll use this one.
Oh, wait, maybe it's because my sister was resting on it, like on this candy bag, and she might have melted it on accident, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh.
Shadow.
It's a Tootsie.
Shadow.
It's a Tootsie Pop. No. This looks off. That does. What's wrong with you? Something is wrong with this. I don't know how to feel about this. You shouldn't be opaque. You're supposed to be somewhat translucent. Do I really want to eat this? Do I really?
Fucking tiny ass shadow. I could barely even see him.
Oh. I found the problem. It's stale. It's a stale lollipop. The fuck? Why are you giving out stale lollipop on Halloween? Oh, Discord, no.
What's Discord up to now?
Oh, are we good?
I don't know, are we?
Yeah,
I think so.
I mean, I still hear you just fine, so...
Good.
Alright, I
Who's
fucked this
giving
up
out
last
stale?
stream. Let's try it again. There we
Who
go.
gives out stale fucking lollipops on Halloween? Go away.
Who gives out stale lollipops to begin with?
Yeah, but especially on Halloween? Like... That's so stupid. I'm gonna throw this away. Hold on. Just spare me a moment. Ooh! Stale lollipops.
Nick... Oh wait, he's not here.
That was so stupid. Ugh. Now I gotta get back in my fucking seat. And open this bag back up, because I want a lollipop. God damn you.
There's only one number one.
That's an
That's a
unused
stupid
lollipop.
line.
Yeah,
That's unused, actually.
what is that
It's
from?
unused?
Yeah, it's
Sonic
unused.
Adventure 2.
It's Adventure
got it.
2, I think for one of the network lines.
It's a stupid line.
It really is. Annoyingly, because I took these subtitles from Sonic Retro, some of them will actually have typos in which irritated the hell out of me. Because I had to correct them whenever I noticed them.
Oh my god, there's a lyric thing, like the Genius lyric site. There's a Song of Canes where they just put question marks at one point. I'm just like, it's like, I gotta fix that. I gotta do my friend justice. Okay, another Tootsie Pop. You better not be fucking stale.
Hard mode version. It is the hard mode version, okay.
It's like Tootsie Pops are supposed to be like translucent to an extent.
Alright, I'm back.
You're
I have to
also
take care of the dishes that I have
Two-
been neglecting since Monday.
You missed the
Oh.
you missed the duck music.
Nick, I'm so fucking mad.
Hmm?
These are stale fucking lollipops.
I'm
What
okay,
is
man.
happening?
What just happened?
Today I learned lollipops can get stale.
Yeah, they get this like layer on them that's like soft, and it tastes off like kind of ashy, like cigarette ashes. If you've ever accidentally eaten cigarette ashes, there you go. I realize not everyone may have accidentally had cigarette ashes. You might have, Nick.
I
Yeah.
have, yes. I live in a... Well, I lived in a smoker's household. I don't anymore because my house is smoke-free and I'm gonna fucking keep it that way.
Yeah, I think so. All of us, to be
Yeah.
honest.
With me, my parents used to smoke, but they don't anymore. Thank God.
My dad only smokes
Well,
outside.
I'm not even gonna let my mom smoke outside if she ever comes here.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I'm
No.
not allowing
Keep-
that.
Yeah, no, it's like me. Keep your lung cancer away from me.
Like, if you want to ruin your own life, that's on you, but,
Yeah.
like, not shit out of my way.
Also,
Like,
secondhand smoke is arguably more dangerous than actual
game. Thank you.
actually smoking, so that's cool. I will say though that one perk I really like about living alone is that I can just neglect dishes for days on end and they don't build. Back
Right
where back where I used, like, I mean, like, back at my mom's place, I would sometimes do the dishes in the afternoon, and then suddenly be bombarded in the evening again. Like, where the fuck did all these come from? I just did these!
We're, us three are all guilty of that. We all just let them build up, and it's like, whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see, mine have been building up since Monday, and I've had... It's pretty much just all my bowls, because I've been eating a lot of ice cream. And the stuff for my coffee maker.
I found a lollipop to eat. It's a Jolly Ranch. It's green apple.
Huzzah.
It's stuck in my teeth. I crunched it.
Oh, hello, memory corruption, how you doing?
Whoa.
Like, honestly,
What
like, I mean... Like, honestly, like, it's amazing when you go down to a 3-person household to a 1-person household, how little the workload actually is. It's amazing, and I love it. I didn't know there'd be this drastic of an effect.
Is this gonna be a... No, I'm gonna have to chaos the egg line
It's
here.
you, your sister, your mother, and your 2 brothers, right?
Me, Lulu, 3 brothers, one of them's a baby, like,
Ow,
I have
ow,
a
to-
little baby.
that's cool.
My mom and my dad, so 7 people.
Yeah.
And then beforehand with me, it was mostly just my parents, and then sometimes my sister who would come home from college. So
Yeah.
I guess
For
at that
me-
time, mostly a child.
Ah, Shadow, what the fuck are you
Yep.
doing?
For me, it was me, my mom, and my sister. My sister is someone who still doesn't do anything around the house.
And I guess technically I also had a dog, but they don't really do anything around the house.
In fact,
I've-
of the
Do your
times that I've
chores,
been
dog.
to the apartment since I moved out, like, I can tell that it's taking a toll since I left. Because it was me and Mom who did a lot of the work around there.
Right, yeah.
Shoot me.
Like she did, like,
Don't
my
shoot
sister
me.
just does not contribute chore-wise. She contributes money-wise, but not chore-wise. You know, even
Right.
though, she is a... Well, I mean, she's like, she's not a signee, but she, you know, she is a resident.
Yeah.
When this was a full
I mean,
person
I just
house,
deal with whatever. I just deal with whatever I do. Pretty much.
Yeah.
when this was a full person house, our 4th housemate was useless.
Yeah.
I
I left because of my sister.
wish I could fucking leave. Oh my god.
Like,
I'm going to be leaving soon.
I just didn't feel appreciated there. Because, like, I mean, I would do a lot of the work and, like, a lot of the mess was my sister's.
Oh yeah.
Like, the majority of the mess was my sister's.
There's something so annoying about like when, you know, someone complains about like all the messes. And it's like and you're getting dragged into it when it's not your mess at all. I cleaned up after myself. What are you yelling at me for?
Yep. And it's like, I mean, the only reason why I cleaned up after her was to help my mom out.
Right,
That's
yeah.
the only reason why I did that. And it's like, I mean, and like, towards the last couple months there, I just stopped caring. And it's like, if I'm gonna not be treated correctly by the person who I'm largely cleaning up after, if I'm gonna be treated like a second-class citizen by my younger sister, I don't
Right,
want
oh
to
my
be
God.
here anymore.
Dude, I always
And my
forget
mom
she's
just didn't
younger
really
than you.
do anything about that.
With the way she treats you, I always forget that she's younger than you.
Yeah, she's 20. Well, she's
she-
turning 20 in 2 weeks.
Oh my.
But-
So wait, you and her are essentially the same age gap between Lulu and I then. Because I'm
Wait,
21 and
think
Lulu's
so?
19.
Pretty much, yeah.
Quick
Yeah.
question
About
for you,
2.5
Nick.
years.
When is your sister's birthday?
November 15th.
My older sister is turning 20 on November 18th.
Nice. Yeah, it's November 15th, 2002. I was born March 20th, 2000, so I'll be turning
Yes.
23 in March.
My sister was
I'm-
born November 18th, 2002, and I was February 2nd, 2004.
Oh. That's what changed it.
Hey, your birthday's like 2 days before Alice Cooper's, Benji.
Yeah.
I know, mine is also
Wow.
like exactly 10 years after Sonic
Okay.
3 came out,
Yeah.
which I love.
I kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
like the golden effect
Yeah.
through the Skybox.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's cool. And it's like, I mean, like, for me, like, And it's like, I mean, here's the thing, like, I think a lot of stuff is coming out, because I just have not really talked about this. Like, it's like, it's like, I can't talk to my mom about stuff. She's one of these avoidance people, and it's like, like, she just wants to avoid it. That's how she's always been. It's like, I don't really have anyone I can talk to.
Right, yeah.
I thought this was
Before I left...
I thought this was actually a silver cutscene.
Before I left, and this is where I think I fucked up. Me and my sister got into a huge fight. I said some really fucked up shit. I said some really fucked up shit that I shouldn't have, but that it's been building for like 2 years. So,
yeah. With me,
those were some of the first words I've said to her for the entire year. In September.
Jesus.
It should just boiled over.
The ball puzzle.
I'm not even entertaining the idea.
Hehehe.
Ooh, you're a big boy.
A big boy. Big boy.
Sonic. You know, actually use that.
It's like, I mean, it's not even stuff that I really stand behind.
Can't go with you.
Yeah.
Like,
Can't go with you.
Say it for the sake of saying it.
Yeah, we'll play Sonic Stage.
The Chansey!
well, actually, a lot of it was stuff that I stand behind, but it was some of the less fucked up shit that I said.
Yeah. Pop my back. With me, I'm August 25th, 2001, and then Lulu is May 12th, 2003.
June 16, 1997. Slap bang in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
20th, let's go.
Funny enough, I was born a little earlier. I was born a little earlier than I was meant to be.
I was supposed to be born on April 1st.
Oh.
And it's like, I mean, I make a lot of dark jokes, like saying that I keep saying that my life is literally a joke, but it's not even that dark. Like, it was literally going to be.
Yeah. With me, I think I was supposed to be born on Freddie Mercury's birthday, but then I wound up being born on Gene Simmons' birthday, which arguably was the more fitting birthday, if you ask me. I don't know.
I was gonna be born on February 6th, which was gonna be my mom's birthday, but she moved it up to February 2nd. That's just a
you could have shared a birthday with Alice Cooper, dude.
I mean, my mom already shares it with her, so that's enough.
Yeah, okay, so had my mom had a normal labor, I would have been born March 19th. But I was, for whatever reason, very, very stubborn. I was in there for 42 hours. I feel bad for that, even if I didn't really control it. She was just in labor for 42 hours. And then it was gonna be that way with my sister, but my mom said fuck this and just got a C-section.
Oh! My mother's never had a C-section, oddly enough.
She was like, you are not taking that long too.
Because, like, both of my youngest brothers were really quick. Like, especially my second younger brother, who was, like, a legitimate preemie. So, like, he had, like, the tube in his nose and everything afterwards, but he was yanking it out for some goddamn reason. Like, if you saw my younger brother and...
02 Neo Arcadia?
You have no idea that he was born prematurely.
Sonic, please get up.
Yeah, no, it's... okay, yeah, it's 01.
Ah.
Yeah,
here comes Creature! That's not Creature.
It's the main... Yeah, so, yeah. So, like, the main instrument is different, and also, I think the drum beat is a little more pronounced in the 02 version.
Oh, okay.
Ah. When it comes to that sort of stuff, I can tell it pretty well as well.
I am
similar reasons.
I am rather tone deaf, so exploring intricacies in music is not my thing.
Yeah, I can tell you the difference in so many of these songs, cause like there was one time where Kisses Rock and Roll All Night wound up on the radio. I was in the van with my mother and sister, and I'm hearing the drums, and they're echoey, which is not how they are in the original version, and it's not the one off of a live because there's no crowd cheering. So I'm saying they're like, is this the Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits version? And I like checked it there, and sure enough, it was. It had the echoey drums, which are signature to that album, which as a result neuters the drums on a song like I Love It Loud, which is known for its thunderous drums on Creatures of the Night.
I just love this being the climbing animation.
Yeah.
I know. It's so funny looking.
Yeah.
It's like,
So for some reason, it's that, I mean, I've always been kind of like told that I've always been told that a good like sort of like degree for me to go for probably would have been like something like a music theory.
That's you put your teeth in trying.
Because I have some pretty decent, because like, I mean, like, instrumental pieces are where my sort of interest lies. I just don't care about lyrics. I really don't.
With me, I have an equal appreciation for instrumental stuff and lyrical stuff.
I just don't have too much of a huge interest in music, but I've always been told that maybe if there was any career I should have gone for, it probably would have been that. But I'm like, I just don't have much of a genuine interest for it. I'm not like my, because it's like me and I have an uncle who actually has a degree in music theory. But it's like, I don't know, like, it's just, my appreciation for music just doesn't go as deep as him.
Yeah, and that can make or break something like that very quickly.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I listen to music
You did the fucking
very
glitch, of course.
casually.
Of course I did. I don't know why you sound surprised.
And yet sometimes I will actually listen to music very critically. I think it just depends on my
Don't
mood.
have the scene.
It's just
But-
a mood thing.
Yeah, but it's like making like music a career is something that I feel like would just ruin it for me, as someone who just doesn't have a huge vested interest in it to begin with.
Yeah. With me, I think I'm the opposite. Because, like, my interest in music, as you guys know, is very intense.
Very much so.
Like,
Getting complaints
will-
from my kindergarten teacher singing the fucking Eagles.
Actually, I'm trying.
Like right in the smack dab middle of class because I just wasn't fucking interested in what the teacher was having to say. My singing
like-
voice used to be really good, and now I can't reproduce tones worth of shit with my voice.
I think it's half decent. Like, I feel like if I refined it more, it would be better. But, like, I have a base to go off of. I think that's just because, like, you know, again, grew up very heavily on music.
Yeah.
But, like, specifically, you know, this rock and roll stuff. And it's funny because I kind of now have this curse of being into, like, really unpopular things in general, but especially with music. Because, like, don't get me wrong, Kane Roberts has a good amount of fans. However, if you go
Still
somewhere
pretty
and just
niche.
still very niche, absolutely. Especially stuff that's, you know, outside of his stuff with Alice Cooper or Saints and Sinners. You go up to someone and tell them, oh, I like the band Phoenix Down and their album Under a Wild Sky. They're gonna be like, the fuck is that?
They're gonna be like, that text was part on the screen.
What? Yeah, exactly.
No, this is
Yeah.
a mistake. This was
I kind of want to reevaluate like the bands that I like because it's been so long. I just don't listen to regular music that much.
Yeah.
Like I honestly, it's just like because it's like, I mean, I don't know, like I like analyzing the instruments in a song, but when there's a voice, it can't really do that as well.
Right.
Like you can still do it.
Oh, definitely.
And it's like, I mean, I think that's where my appreciation for video game music came from. Because,
Oh,
like, you know, it's like, I mean, you kind of have to be creative. Because you have to match both. Because you have to match so many things in order to make it work.
Shadow, please.
And, like, that's where a lot of the appreciation comes from. Because, I mean, you not only have to make it match the stage, you have to make it match the tone of the game, the point in the game that it's in. The sort of like environment, Like, there's a lot you have to do to make a stage actually work.
So you mean the Mega Man 8 intro stage doesn't fit this high-speed train chase?
No. I mean, it fits the intro stage.
Perfect.
But it's like, I mean, and it's like being like I feel like that's why I tend to get really defensive when people say video game music is not real music.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that's what-
absolutely real.
Yeah, it
music.
is. It is.
Just because it's not your traditional stuff doesn't mean it's not real music. I find that a lot of people, when they don't understand something, will try to claim it's not really part of this because I don't understand it, and I'd rather pretend it's not really part of it instead of
I think some of it as
not
well
being ignorant.
is they think video game music, they think of stuff like the NES.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
no, like
and plus, like, when it comes to video game music, I have seen many cases where your typical musicians are involved, and I don't mean just in terms of like, you know, the Lords of Tantraz with Kane Roberts doing the music,
Crush
but
40,
I mean like Crush
for
40.
example. Like, even though I don't like Crush 40, though, but still.
Where the hell are you
Credit-
going, mate?
Credit where credit is due, and
Yeah.
plus one of the Nelson brothers, one of the fucking Nelson twins, did the Team Chaotix theme song. Fucking grand.
What, does it? I think the Egg Genesis must have thought I was on top of it there.
Oh my god. And then with Eggman's theme in Sonic Adventure 2, Paul Shortino fucking rough cut sings it.
Freaking,
Like,
again, Frontiers
I-
has what, I always forget what they're called.
God, the name's slipping me too. Damn it.
I
But I know
the
exactly what it
name
means.
of- I know the name of the song, but I don't know
I
the
don't
band.
remember.
Yeah,
I don't
who made
remember.
Vandalize? I can't remember.
Yeah, I forget.
You said it's the intro song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
think-
and it's called Vandalize.
The Vandalize artist. Let's see. It's by Japanese rock band One Ok Rock.
That's the one. I know. I always know it's those three words. I just never remember which order they're in.
I knew there was one in there. I just knew there was the word one.
Original, explicit.
Yeah, the original, the version of Vandalize that's in Frontiers is censored.
Fuck the pain.
Considerably.
Yeah, they couldn't have gotten away.
I still just love the vibes I can get from that song. It's wonderful.
That's like an evolution to not only kicking ass fast in his world, but also you're damn right, Knuckles.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was one of
ooh,
my
she's
favorite.
So sexy and smooth. I can't believe they actually got away with that.
I know
That's
in
an
the
actual
game.
fucking lyric in
In
fucking
an E-rated game.
Wild Canyon. I don't remember this.
Yes,
name.
it's Wild
It's Wild
Canyon.
yeah.
And it's funny that you mention
Metal
the
Gear.
rating, because that actually gave it like a bit of a warning on the rating as a result of like the lyrics.
Oh my.
Why?
I do love how, because Mephiles doesn't have the face here, you can actually see the leftover bone polygon.
The lyrics are
Oh my
kind
God.
of. Yeah, I don't get that.
Two
The
more
lyrics
gaps.
are kind of. Yeah, they're kind of like. Yeah, but like. They're not that explicit.
I really don't like.
They just have
fucking
some-
Knuckles raps.
No, I
They can
don't.
go to fucking
Yeah,
hell.
no, I don't. Yeah, but it's like, I mean, they're not like fucking. Oh, they're just spamming the F and S word everywhere. It's like there's some questionable lyrics, and then that's it. It's not
Yeah.
that. Like, it's not that deep. Plus, people aren't really going to be focusing on the lyrics the first time anyway. They're going to be focusing on how much they hate Knuckles' gameplay.
I will say, I do
True.
want to know how that leftover bone model ended up here. Like, 'cause if you see, like, occasionally
Yeah.
the back of Mephiles' head, there's this weird pink square that's occasionally changing colour. That is
Yeah,
like
which is
a
weird.
representation of a 3D model and it's bone for some reason. How did it end up there? Those usually never have a physical, like, appearance. It's like, how did that get there? How was it not spotted? It's so weird. It's
Hell
only
if I know.
Mephiles Phase 2's model that has that problem. Or like Crystal Mephiles even. Also, this just looks incredibly bizarre.
Right? Which is even funnier when Shadow and Mephiles.
Yeah. the fucking MGS alert theme is just a fucking icing on the
Right.
cake.
Mm-hmm.
It adds so much to this. Okay, speaking of music-related stuff, I had a funny realization earlier that I'm pretty sure Nux saw. Maybe was it Nux?
I might have.
No, I'm thinking of the website thing. That's my bad. So I was talking about Kiss here earlier, and I looked at Revenge because I was trying to figure out when Kiss had a consistent record at last. And
Okay, thank you.
I was just like giggling because I'm like, haha, Kane Roberts co-wrote a Kiss song. And then like I had this realization. You know, Kane Roberts, my friend co-wrote a Kiss song.
It's
like-
all interconnected.
I never, like, when Kane first called me his friend, I never had that occur to me. That, you know, I have a friend who wrote a Kiss song. Hi, Tommy! Yeah. Hello! What are you doing here? Cool! I always have to remind myself that sometimes, you know, Tommy Henriksen of the Alice Cooper Band also follows the fan page. So sometimes he'll randomly like one of my posts, so I'm just like, huh? Of course his rock and roller has sturdy. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't even mean to hit you. I meant to try to run away. I thought rock and roller would get buffeted by the sandstorm, but I remembered it's a rock type. Shield. I still find it so funny that the shield is like mostly functional.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because I had a handbook. I just never, well, you know, a little guidebook that's in the
Manual.
manual. Yes, thank you. Because guidebook is like those big, fancy, expensive ones. Manual is what comes inside the case.
And says, hey, listen up, this is how you play the game, idiot.
Yeah, like I had that because you know I had it as a kid. And I
Shadow.
never caught
Oh,
that
oh.
because you know I didn't play much. Did you clip through?
I'm not sure what happened there, to be honest. Oh.
Hi, Nash.
Did you clip?
Wonderful.
Did your internet screw up again?
I scared it so much it had to die.
Yeah, like.
Is this 9 or 10?
This is 9, this is Flash in the Dark. Wireless Edge 1.
It may be because I just haven't played 9 or 10 enough, but I find it funny that I can pretty much instantly tell a track apart from 1 through 6, but 9 and 10 just kind of blend together for me.
Yeah.
Probably because I just haven't played either of them enough. With 9, it's just me refusing, and then 10, I just keep forgetting. I just keep forgetting 10 even exists.
That's the sad thing. Like, a lot of people seem to forget that 10 exists.
Yeah, and then 9 can fuck off.
Kids
Yeah,
online.
I
Hi,
don't like
Kane.
9.
Yeah, I'm gonna post on the fan page. Why not?
So small.
What can I?
Like, for me, like, I mean, and it's like, for me, like, I could sort of live with the sort of little things in the main 8, but it's that one specific pixel-perfect jump in
Yeah.
one of the Wily Castle stages.
Yeah, see, the first I ever got in Mega Man 9 was Wily 1.
Yeah, it was like the last Wily Castle stage, I'm pretty sure, was where the thing that I have in. And because it's, you know, an old-style Mega Man game that goes way too many steps in the wrong direction.
Why did you
Right, yeah.
You start
show
all
the-
the way back at the start of Wily Castle.
One of the biggest nitpicks for me with Mega Man 9, why the fuck did they get rid of shoulder button weapon switching?
Because yes, they
I
were
just
being
don't-
I
sneaky.
hate that so
I get
much.
it.
Don't understand why you would get rid of the charge shot, or
That too.
yeah, that.
Rocks have crumbled.
And it's like, I mean, I get that they wanted to herald back to Mega Man 2, which people foolishly believe is the best game. in the
It's
series.
really
It's
fucking
not.
hot. I don't know why people believe that.
Yeah. Like, the best game in this series is obviously Mega Man 7. Fight me.
That's a little bit of X4.
I think mine
Oh,
is
well, I'm
either like
saying the
Mega Man
classic series.
3 or
Classic
5.
series.
Oh,
It's either, ironically, 10 or 8 for me.
yeah. Yeah, in the series as a whole, yeah, I'd say X4.
Yeah.
Yeah, X4 is definitely one of the best Mega Man games. Period.
X4 is up,
Yep.
up there. Is in one of my. It's one of my favorites in total in games.
X2 is the game I prefer, but I'm not gonna lie and say X4 isn't a better game.
Now that I think
Because
about it,
it is.
that means there's 2 games in my favorite games that both have a 4 at the end of the title.
What's
Saints
the
Row
other
4,
one?
Mega Man X4.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh wow. Hey, it's a Sonic Adventure version of
Yeah, I think
whatever this track is called.
Emerald Coast.
Emerald
2, I
Coast.
think.
Oh, I thought it was just.
Yeah, it's-
I thought it was called something specific.
It is, but
It's
I
the
can't.
second part.
Yeah, is it Azure Blue World's the first?
Yeah, Azure
Yes,
Blue
Yeah,
that's the
it's your
first.
Blue World.
Wendy and Ripley is it this one?
Yeah,
No,
Yes.
is
that's it. Yeah, it's that.
Gotta be.
Yeah, it is. It's Wendy and Ripley.
Yeah.
I don't know why I even asked. I have extended music files
Yeah, this
Yeah.
on my computer. I can just look up.
is. I believe I took this from SA1's files, so it actually has roughly correct looping. I say roughly because XMA encode has a bit of a quirk with it. You can specify an end loop point. Game fucking doesn't use it, does it?
Oh, so
Completely
here's
ignores it.
something. So here's something dumb. The Sonic Adventure ones specifically that I have just simply don't loop. They just simply don't loop. They just restart.
What, in game or?
No, the extended files that I have,
Ugh.
they just don't loop.
No.
I need to replace them. Yeah, and then the big portion is called Big Fishes at Emerald Coast.
Yep.
I like the big one. It's so stupid.
It's a funky guitar, I'll give it that.
Yeah. I really like Sonic Adventure soundtrack.
Yeah, eventually.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's
Eventually
not my
soundtrack's pretty
favorite, but
Matthew, excuse
I
me, I'm gonna get rid of this music.
greatly prefer it over Sonic Adventure 2's.
Oh, I like Sonic Adventure 2's. I mean, aside from like the character themes.
Sonic Adventure 2's is very hit or miss for me. I like Sonic's themes a lot. Tails has some good themes, and Eggman's themes are also really good. And then there's Knuckles, which makes me want to hurt somebody.
Yeah, Rouge. She's sexy and smooth.
And then, I don't know, Rouge's themes are just not my thing. And then Shadow's themes are, oh, edgy.
I don't like.
Like,
You know, this fits.
Shadow's themes are just fucking boring.
This fits.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, yeah, like, honestly, like, I think the best thing I can describe Shadow's themes in SA2 are just, they're just boring.
Sonic Adventure 2, like Shadow's stage themes are fine, but his actual theme makes me want to
Yeah.
fucking put a hole in something.
Like, I don't know, like, I like Radical Highway and then nothing else. Because, you know, like, Radical Highway actually has a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
I love
I
that
like
it took me
Skyrail.
until Generations for me to actually understand what Support Me was saying.
Yeah. And then when it comes to the Generations version of Radical Highway, well, actually no, Act
plus?
1's fine. I think Act
Stay the
1 is
hell away from
literally...
it.
I don't even think Act 1 is even remixed in the Generations version.
Of Radical Highway?
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
And
it is.
then-
It's slightly
yep.
different.
Yep. And
Shadow,
then,
why?
Act 2 is just Y.
Well, we are at an impasse here. Netflix.
It doesn't help that it's a really bad sounding track in one of the longest stages in the game. If you don't know specifically how to get through it quickly, because there's a bunch of those like platforms.
You're just looking at each other.
Are you stuck?
Yes. I need something to. I think I need something to hit me to knock me out of this. Because an animation for the chaos attack has not ended properly, so I'm just stuck. Yeah, nothing's attacking me. Yeah, this music is fitting because it's the Metro Prime 3 version of Dark Tempest theme.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is fitting.
Yeah,
I need to play the Prime games at some
you
point.
do.
Yeah, I haven't
That's
really
right.
gone past the... I still need to get Dread. Oh my god, I meant to do that this paycheck.
Oh no.
My Dread Special Edition is still proudly off to the side.
I just went with the standard edition for that.
Nah, with Dread, I was gonna shell for it.
Dread really fun.
I just Kane if he's playing Metroid.
And I mean, I guess Dread did something really cool. It's the best-selling Metroid game.
Yeah.
It sold
And I,
really well.
Good.
So I guess that means Nintendo. I guess it means Nintendo may, hopefully,
probably.
may not give up on it like they have in the past.
I'll tell you guys
Because-
Kane answers.
Because Nintendo seems to just hate Metroid for some reason.
Yeah.
I know, what the fuck was with that?
Yeah, I just don't get that.
And now this is
But
very
at least-
unfit music.
Right?
I just remember.
Is this the...
Was it Warframe?
Yeah. I can't remember any of the Robot Master. I mean the Maverick names from X6.
I can remember
Because
Maverick
they're all
names
just dumb.
in the X series until the ones the Zero series come around. I cannot remember any of them.
I can until X5, and X5 is largely because I can just refer to them as their objectively better names.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses bullshit.
The Skyver.
Slap.
Come on. Come on, the Skyver, Grizzly Slash, Duff McWhalen. Come on.
Whalen is so funny.
So
That's a lot funnier than
Tidal
I
Whale.
actually forgot the Sky one. Tidal
Tidal
Whale
Pegasus.
and Grizzlies. And then Crescent
Pressing
Crescent
Grizzly.
Grizzly.
Yeah. Nope. Hi, Omega.
They could have gotten away with Grizzly Slash
Yeah.
still.
I like
He's
it.
just sitting there.
Yeah, he just sat down.
He's the rest.
His name is Duff McWhalen. Hang on, I gotta find the video. I gotta find the video.
I cannot get on with the localized Maverick names. This is stupid.
There it is. I think this is it.
Oh, hi, Sonic.
Hang on. Here it is.
Duff McWhalen.
Seeing Shadow with Sonic's quill style
This is
very
Duff
cursed.
McWhalen.
I'm on with the X-Sabers. The downside to this freaking skip options, it means I abuse it to skip stages I can't really play them.
His name is Duff McWhalen.
I like this guy's footage is stretched.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun! No, I'm not even wearing a helmet.
Check on your results here.
You got a forehead on you like a coffee table.
If you take out its legs, it will be paralyzed.
RTE rude.
Oh yeah, the only thing I have used my PS1 for is Mega Man X5,
I
which is the game that I got with it.
need to actually play Tomb Raider.
I do have
literally got.
I do have a Saturn
Yeah?
copy of that. I really?
Really?
Should, yeah, I should play it as well at some point.
I have Mega Man X5, a really fucked up copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1.
Oh, no.
Actually, I think I have Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, you have Metal Gear Solid. I'm pretty sure you said that at some point.
With me, I got Tomb Raider because, like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
I got the PS1 version. Since I had a PS2, and then it turned out I had a PS1 just hiding in my house. So it's like, well, I can play it.
I wish I could get Symphony of the Night. Unfortunately,
That is
copies
way
of
too
Symphony of the Night is expensive because Symphony of the Night did not sell well
Yeah.
originally for reasons you could probably guess in the early 3D era.
I took a look at the like once I found out the crop was on the Saturn, I took a look at prices for it and immediately I just closed the eBay tab and like nope.
Symphony of the Night is one of the most beautiful games. Honestly, not even from that era. I just think it's a pretty fucking game.
Speaking of Symphony of the Night, did you see the thing I put in? I think it was links earlier, Nick. It was a link to a post on my Tumblr that I reblogged.
Oh, oh my god! Yeah, I've seen this before. I mean, yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it works.
So, when are you gonna play the Gamecom prototype?
The
Oh
question
yeah, I
is,
forgot about that. No.
That was a fucking shadow drop and a half.
right, holy
Why
shit.
did they even? Why did they even think they could make that?
I mean, they made Sonic Jams, so...
Okay.
Call me a critic, I don't think Tiger were thinking about what they could and couldn't make.
No.
Come here, you bastard.
Yeah, I think Tiger was only thinking of making. Well,
Shit.
I actually don't know how they thought anyone would buy it.
Because it plays more games than we have brain cells. Oh, ironically, speaking of Symphony of the Night, I think this is actually...
This is Dracula's Castle.
Am I
I
the
think-
only one who
Is this the
struggles
Smash
with...
remix?
It is, yeah. Well, it's Castlevania Judgment, but yeah.
Does anyone else struggle with S ranking the stages with the box speed sections?
No, not really.
No.
I just struggle with Mach Speed sections.
There are two words here, Nash. Git and good.
I just struggle with Mach Speed sections.
I panic.
The light dash is your friend.
It is, but like, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's stinky. Kane, please S-rank Sonic 06 for me.
I'm not even gonna lie, what got me into Castlevania was strictly the music, and then the gameplay, it just really got me into it.
I really need to try play the GBA games at some point.
The GBA games are a mixed bag.
I have Castlevania 3 on the
The
NES.
DS games, well, a patched version of Dawn of Sorrow is the one I'd recommend, because fucking Dawn of Sorrow is borderline unplayable because of the fucking touch mechanics.
Oh god.
How are the games in the Advanced Collection? Because I'm thinking about getting that.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I brought the Advanced games up,
They're
actually.
all pretty good, but they are a bit of a mixed bag.
Alright.
Like Circle of the Moon is really jank, but it's pretty decent. It's also really, really fucking hard. Harmony of Dissonance is very clearly unfinished.
Yeah.
Like, you can just tell that due to the music. I mean, the gameplay is actually not too problematic. It's mainly it's mainly the music. It doesn't actually utilize the Game Boy Advance sound quote-unquote capabilities much, but you know, it pretty much only uses the Game Boy Color sound chip, or like the Game Boy sound chip. Which honestly, I think that makes it sound a little better, but a lot of people seem to not agree with that.
The way I see it is,
Oh, I
if
know,
you're
yeah.
going to use the GBC hardware for a GBA game, you need to
Yeah.
commit to using it. Like,
Yeah.
basically do all the music on it, so it has a distinct sound.
And that's pretty much what most of the music in the game uses. So I think it sounds pretty decent.
I've always questioned this. Why are these lasers here?
However, Harmony
fuck
of
with you.
Dissonance is also very, very, very easy. Like, it is the easiest Castlevania game. By far.
Yeah.
It is the game
Yeah.
I started out with, but I don't think it's the game you should start out with, because there's another component. There's like a 2-castle system,
Oh, it's...
and it can get very confusing because you have to like weave in between them throughout the game. And once you have free roam between both castles, it gets really confusing.
Just... Oh, fuck you,
Just
yeah.
on the first time through.
Just the description of that is making me think Metro Prime 2.
Yeah. And
Oh.
then,
I imagine.
and then Aria of Sorrow is just good. Aria of Sorrow is good, and it's also probably one of the shortest ones, but it's still like,
Yeah, that's fine.
if you're really good at it, it's like 4 hours.
That's still...
Yeah, 'cause so far
still
I...
a fine length for a Metroidvania.
Yeah, it's still on the easier side though, but it's definitely harder than Harmony of Dissonance.
Yeah, because so far the Castlevania games I've played are the ones in like the Legacy Collection, and then that one PS4 collection that has Symphony of the Night.
And then there's Dracula X, which is included for some reason. Don't play that. Just don't play that.
I don't know why.
It's worse Rondo of Blood.
That's the
Yeah,
SNES. It's the SNES one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the SNES one.
Yeah,
Rondo of Blood.
It's
Rondo of Blood's
basically
on the
another game. It's basically another game.
I don't get it,
at that
because
point.
again, I have Rondo of Blood on PS4.
So, Dracula X has really bullshit level design, even for Castlevania standards.
Oh, we're on this one now.
The music is... Well, honestly, I think a lot of it's kind of better because of the punchiness of the SNES version, but... the controls are also really fucked. I don't know what they did. Again, even for Castlevania standards, the controls are really fucked. I would say if you're gonna play a Castlevania game, for classic, I'd say Bloodlines, and then for
Not
I'd say
Super,
Bloodlines.
not Super Castlevania 4.
Okay, like here's the problem with Super Castlevania 4: it falls off in the middle.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't actually play it beyond the first like quarter. I was kind of put it down.
Yeah. The first 5 stages are really good, and then it gets really bullshit in really weird ways, starting when you actually get to the castle. And for Metroidvania, I'd say either Portrait of Ruin, if you can get past the art style.
That's the is that the DS one with the 2 characters?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I always mix up which Castlevania game is which.
Yes, and it's probably my favorite. And then Symphony of the Night, even though it's
You got that
definitely showing its age a little bit, because it was a kind of a new style they were trying out.
The fucking shield.
It's got some kinks. There's also a whole spell system in the game that I have never fucking
Nick,
used.
it's your Duck Overlord.
Oh my god, why? Isn't this the 3rd time it's played?
Second.
Ironically, the other time it played was in this cutscene, but it was the other version of it.
Yeah.
Because they both use the same sound. Speaking of this, I'm about to pause and quit. Let's find out.
The answer is gonna be yes.
No.
Watch.
It isn't.
Oh.
Giant fucking Sonic just slides towards you.
It would have been funny though if this was Iblis 2. Hey, City Escape.
It's not really playing for too. It's not really playing for too long.
This is the only Crush 40 song. Okay, no, I take that back. There are a few more that I do kind of like.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
City Escape is probably my
Why does it love this cutscene so much? In hindsight, I probably should have just done a Sonic episode rather than a generic one. Also, hi, Forces.
Yeah.
This is Imperial Tower.
It is,
right?
yes.
I do not like the Avatar tracks at all. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I love them.
It's the cheesy lyrics that get me.
That's why I love them.
And it's like, no.
I love my cheesiness when it comes to Sonic.
I will say though, at the very least, that they just sound more unique between each ones, which is something that the modern or classic tracks cannot say. They use the exact same synth for each song.
See, I hear this song and I just think of the Hollow Wisp.
Yeah.
Because I used Imperial Tower quite a bit to grind rings for that achievement, which was then using Hover and just flying over the whole stage, grabbing massive chunks of rings.
Yeah, I used the Lightning Wisp
Yeah,
for that, which probably made my
replace it
job
for
way
you.
harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my problem, why it took me probably way too long to do that, is that for some reason I decided to use the Lightning Wisp.
Yeah, why
that
did you do
achievement.
that?
I don't know.
You wanted either the Burst Wisp or the Hollow Wisp if you're going to use the Imperial Tower grind.
Yeah.
If you play your
Yeah.
cards right, you can actually get a Hover Wisp before that stage.
Oh, I guess that's why I didn't use it.
Bah!
I didn't even know if I unlocked it.
Creature? Creature!
I'm gonna be real here. I'm not as big on this version of Rooftop Run as the Unleashed version.
I can prefer this version.
I prefer guitar over like violin.
I prefer the original Unleashed version. I don't know why exactly it is.
Yeah, and it's like I mean.
I think it's
yeah.
just because I'm more familiar with the Unleashed version, as I haven't played much of
yeah.
Unleashed. Not Unleashed, Generations. Sorry,
Yeah.
my brain's not working today.
I just think it slaps harder.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, like, yeah, and, like, as someone who just
Oh,
prefers
worm.
guitar over violin, it's just like, yeah, that's the main difference between.
I think the violin fits Rooftop Run more.
Yeah, same, but like, I don't know, I just prefer it.
I like my guitar.
I love that as a hover animation, by the way.
Right, oh my
I
god.
would say though, I do think that this is a lot more fitting of the Generations version of Rooftop Run, since the Generations version of Rooftop Run is going for a more positive vibe anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
God,
Rooftop Run, Spagonia in Generations is clearly having some sort of festival.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I think this definitely
Don't
fits
do it,
better.
Discord.
Oh dear, we're losing it.
You bitch.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, and it's like, this would also fit the regular version fine.
Creature?
Ironically, I don't think, funnily enough, I don't think it would fit the Wii version as well. Mainly because the Wii version is so fucking dark. The skyboxes in the Wii version are just significantly darker.
For some reason.
And like,
I think my Discord's about to fucking die.
We're losing a Captain.
actually curious. I'm curious, what color depth is the Wii in general? Is it like 6-bit?
It's gotta be. It has
I thought
to
it
be
was
at
6-bit.
least.
I don't think it is.
I thought it was, but yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 8-bit or 24.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at
Yeah.
least 8.
Yeah, that's weird. Wonder why it's so dark.
The timing on that death. The song finishes and I die.
You die and I disconnect.
Rip.
Yeah, that's weird. I guess it's just a weird stylistic choice they made.
Even though our
It
dip's
is.
fucked up. Not again.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, it probably could have been.
I need to, like, dive
Definitely.
into Unleashed a little more.
I think if you're gonna play any version of Unleashed, I'd say the Wii version.
Really?
I think it's
Really?
a better game.
Damn, okay.
I think it's a better game.
I haven't played it properly in a long time, so I can't really compare.
I never did the Wii version.
The Wii version has some better aspects. Like I like how they split
I like
up
the daytime
nighttime
levels better.
segments.
I like the
Yeah, the
daytime
daytime
levels a lot
level-
better.
The daytime levels are also overall just a lot less jank and unfair.
I also think
But
the
the-
boost is a lot more strategic. Like, you know, it's like yeah, because it's like you can't
Try
just
again.
hold it. You have to determine where to use it. And I feel like that's. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of cool.
You're a season off with the music there, game, but you tried. This is a fall track from Stardew Valley, not a winter
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. Like I feel like just overall, the Wii version is a better game. I will say though that people saying the ratio of day to night stages is even more fucked. I'm sorry, they're just wrong. The night stages are just split up.
It feels like there's more because of the fact that you're going through result screens, loading screens, and then start title cards.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
It's
yeah,
pure,
that's fair.
It's purely a mental thing.
Yeah. I will say that one knock against it is that the werehog combat is way more simplistic.
Just tap L and R on the GameCube controller repeatedly.
Yeah, it's kind of not very fun. But
I like the Warthog.
Yeah, but it's like it's just not as fun as the werehog on the 360 and PS3 version.
Fun little piece of trivia, because you know how Unleashed Wii's life system works. Where it's like you have a set number of lives and you get more in a Gaia temple, and you have that number of lives at the start of each stage. It seems like that originally wasn't the plan. Out of bounds in one of the werewolf tutorial stages is a 1-up box.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Using a graphic
I've
from
seen
06.
that before.
Yeah, it's documented on the coding floor.
Yeah, I'm
A
not
graphic
sure.
from 06?
Yeah, it's using the one up.
Yeah.
No, graphic from. Oh god damn.
Yeah.
Spawn the right
I
fucking
also.
door.
Yeah. I'm also very mixed on the whole Gaia Temple thing.
I just like that
like,
it at
it's
least gives
cool.
that song a chance
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah, like it's cool that they're there. But like
It's when
again,
yeah. How,
I mean it's Castlevania music,
Yeah.
so it's fucking
it's like
good.
I have how many custom songs in here?
And it's like, I'm not gonna complain, but then again, I'm biased.
Yeah. You ever look up a photo of a character for like a reference to like use as inspiration, and then you see like Vor, and you're like, no.
Yeah, I'm probably
Get
gonna play
outta here.
Symphony of the. I am probably gonna be playing Symphony of the Night again because I spent $10 on the 360 version. Let's go. Which is just the
Hell
PS1
yeah.
version.
I've had that in my freaking Xbox library for fucking years, and I never bothered to play it.
I would
I think-
consider playing it honestly.
Yeah,
I think it's still a good game. It's showing
It
its
is.
age for sure.
I keep meaning to try and get around to it.
Yeah, because it's like and it's like I'm saying that if it's your first Metroidvania, you're probably not going to be seeing that as much. But,
Yeah.
it's not your first Metroidvania.
It's my
Yeah,
it'd be my first
It's your
major
first cast.
it'd be my first major attempt to play in the Vania part of that
Yeah.
genre name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've played the PS4 version of Symphony of the Night, which is like the emulated PSP version, but doesn't have
Yeah.
the iconic dialogue.
Yeah.
yeah,
No
Anyway,
boys
like,
and man,
yeah.
a miserable little
I
pile of
would-
secrets.
yeah. I would
But
also
enough
recommend
talk.
Circle of the Moon though, because like it's also got a different feel to it because it's not developed by the same person as like the rest of them. Yeah, like they wanted to try their own because they still wanted a hard as fuck unfair game, and that's what Circle of the Moon is.
Yeah. But nuts. Also, there's
It just
also.
feels
But enough
different.
talk.
How
It's
about you?
morbid time.
Oh, fuck off.
But enough talk. How about you?
I cannot stand the redone version of Symphony of the Night. Of the
I don't
Night.
like it.
I cannot stand it. It's just as bad, but rather than the voice actors clearly having a fun time with their roles, like in the PS1 version, because, and it's like, in the PS1 version, like, you can tell they were having fun with it. And then, I don't know, like, the PSP actors just sound fucking bored. Like, I don't know, like, I don't think there is, the only voice actor that I think is as talented is Patrick Seitz, which plays Dio in JoJo. So that's
He also
kinda cool.
voices like literally every character in Peggle 2.
Oh my god, does he?
Yeah. All
That's
the male
hilarious.
I love how out of place this song is.
Right? Oh my god.
Fucking deep sea zone in a volcano level.
I really should try and play the 2.2 version of this again. I like the 2.2 version better than the 2.1 version, mainly because I could actually get past the third zone. I couldn't get past fucking Deep Sea because everything
Yeah.
looked the fucking same.
Yeah, old deep sea was kind of garbage.
It's like, I was stuck on Act 2 because I could not make out where I was supposed to go.
Oh, I need to kill you as well.
Like, yeah, like, I genuinely could not make out where I was
I
supposed
may
to
have
go.
made a horrible mistake.
Oh no.
Come on, Sonic.
You might make it.
Come on, lad. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And it's like, like, I didn't finish 2.2 either, but I got further than that. I think I just got bored and lost interest.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like, I think that finally getting past Deep Sea allowed me to fully gain a complete mindset on why I hate the controls.
Yeah, they can take they're a bit jank considering
The Doom engine does
yeah.
not work for a,
No,
for a
it
fast-paced
doesn't.
3D
It's
platform.
Doom Legacy fast-paced 3D, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I feel like it would work much better for a slower platformer, but not for a Sonic.
i.e. SRB
It's not for a
Persona.
Persona count +1.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that is a
Oh
thing.
my god.
Yeah, someone made a Persona game on top of SRB2.
Nice. See, now that could work.
I mean, to be fair, they also made a kart racer on top of SRB2, which is fucking whack.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that, and apparently, from what I've heard from one very specific Corey, it's one of the best ones.
Mario Kart has the shittiest rubber banding.
I forgot I had another Nier Automata song here. Who did I even put this in here?
Guys, we all know between like those three, out of like the three kart racers, there's only one real champion, Garfield Kart.
Fucking Garfield cart.
I'm just not a huge fan of like a lot of go-kart racers for
Yeah.
too long.
See, the
Like,
thing is,
I can play it in a short burst.
if
but
I could
not
sprite,
like
I would make myself an obscene award for SRB2 car.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I mean, I like kart racers in short bursts. But
Basically,
it's
the
like
same
any
random
more than
thing.
that, and it's like, yeah, I get bored.
Use the bowling ball to what the fuck? What's that in relation to?
The fuck? Hey Nico,
Right.
wanna go
Right,
bowling?
are we gonna crash the game? No, surprisingly enough.
Oh
That's a
wow.
rarity for this knuckle swap to not crash in the render.
Oh
It's a
god, I think
miracle.
the most irritating part of doing Unleashed tomorrow is that I can't skip the cutscenes.
Oh yeah, you can't
I
skip
can't
them
get straight
in
into the gameplay.
You can't skip them in Unleashed. Wait, I forgot about that.
Well, at least Unleashed has some bearable writing.
It does, yeah. It actually has some pretty decent writing.
And the voice
Exactly.
acting's alright as well.
I still
Oh,
love,
right. I think it's really
the
good.
best. I think it's probably the best Sonic has ever sounded.
I still love that the Unleashed Wii cutscenes run better than they do on the original 360 version because they are just pre-rendered from that version.
Yeah. I mean, granted that they look fucking
Yeah, they're pretty ugly.
awful.
I mean, there's also the PS2 version where it's literally just a GIF file.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
That doesn't sound right. Oh, there it is.
Because there's a lot of like dithering and other compression artifacts from like just the PS2 version in general.
So
Fuck it.
I'm
It's 7 AM, the game just crashed. That's good enough for me.
Oh my god.
yeah. So
the hell's the space
I'm
on the
curious about